No, you're like, come on, devil, I dare you. Bring it on. Oh, I'm your bankruptcy. Watch this, boo. Oh, I got a clean slate now. You watch me do better in my next season.
All right.
Oh, he walked out on you? Instead of falling in a million pieces, say, God, you got better. Because when one door closes, another one opens. Oh, you got alcohol addiction, crack addiction. Oh, instead of running from the worried about what people think about you, making you reach for stuff so you ain't got to look in their eyeballs. Instead, you say, I have the power on the inside of me to just say no. You know why I can preach it? Because I've been it. I've been there. The world has a way of making you feel like you're a mess up. I was a preacher's kid, raised in a preacher's home. United Pentecostal, I had hair down my back. The one-eyed demon was in the TV and didn't look at it. Told women couldn't preach. Knew God called me to preach. But the men said I couldn't preach. Mad at God for making me a girl. Why are you gonna make me preach, bipolar God? You say I preach, but he says I can't. He's like, watch. At your can't is when God's can comes into your life. When you don't see it is when you're finally at that place. When common sense is telling you you're crazy. Ain't nobody gonna believe in you again. All of a sudden you're like, I don't know if they will or not. I ain't got nothing to lose. So boom, let me just walk. Let me just walk. Let me just keep my mind renewed. You can't be keeping your mind renewed, allowing yourself to watch a scandal. You can't keep your mind renewed singing, baby got back, baby got back, baby got back. Cheat with your girlfriend, I'm cheating with your girlfriend. We're like, wow. You gotta be putting your mind on things that are above. You gotta be putting people around you that can believe in you. You gotta be putting people and things in your spirit that when you feel like you're in a million pieces, all of a sudden you're like, I can do this. I don't have to take this. I don't have to take this. Because let me tell you what the enemy does. If you ain't like a tree planted by the rivers of living water, what he does is what do you think about Job? Job lost everything. He lost his kids. He lost everything. And if Job wanted to get mad at God, he'd say, why you let this happen to me? I'm so faithful. You're mad because you lost your family. You're mad. And it's right, you should be upset, but you can't live there. You can have your meltdown, but you got to get back up again. Because as long as you got a pulse, God's got a plan. But what the enemy does, Job didn't have nobody. But how the enemy gets you is he sends people in your path. There won't be nobody in your world, but honey, the devil will make sure he sends somebody to your phone. To make sure you hear what everybody's saying about you. To get you off track. And if you're not planted by those rivers, if you don't meditate on the word every day, you'll be like that shaft and you won't even be able to get to your purpose because you're so busy trying to put out the naysayers. For the Lord knows the ways of the righteous. Don't you know that when you're in that storm and you feel like I've been so good, you ever look at those people that are getting everything and they bad as all get out? You saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, paying your time, and you can't even eat. But yet that heathen out there, using drug money, keeping up his queen with Gucci and Louboutins. You can't even eat. You eating them romaine noodles and you putting spices in them, pretending like it's playing like you at Papa Do's. Why are you blessing that heathen, but you ain't blessing? God ain't blessing that heathen. Don't you think the devil rewards people just like God does? God's wanting to know if you're going to pass his test. It ain't so bad eating romaine noodles when you got peace. It ain't so bad eating romaine noodles when you got once you walk in their presence, they got something better than you anyway. Because it's always trying to updo the Joneses. You staying broken because you keep every day. My credit cards are maxed. I can't go get nothing else, and they got the finest of the finest. I just got last season's, and it still cost me $3,000. When you finally get to a place where you realize who God is in you, you can preach in tutus, put purple in your hair, wear your mohawks, you can wear whatever you're Ann Taylor, you can wear whatever you want to wear, and feel confident who God called you to be. You can pick yourself back up after that person told you, ain't nobody gonna love you with those kids. You're gonna be like, watch this. You ain't even gonna be worried about proving nothing to them either. Because when God heals you and He sets you free, you no longer care what the crowd's saying. You ain't even trying to prove nothing to that ex. Instead,